I don't complain about the big stuff. I be complaining about stupid stuff. Like, I'm sorry, I need to move my mic up. No, I complain about all of that stupid stuff. Like, I complain when my kids that are 4 are acting like they 4. I complain and my teenagers are acting like teenagers. You know what I'm saying? You complain and my little son is 7 and my daughter that's 10 got 3,000 questions for me. Well, that's what they supposed to do.
Right.
You know,
who else are they supposed to ask?
Complain that I got to wash 14 loaves on Saturday and I don't want to. I don't feel like cooking. You had these kids, get your butt up and cook. So complain about the work behind what I'm doing. When I'm grateful for the platform and wanted to do well, then you got to work. So I have to stop.
And it's all of it. It's not just a piece of it. You really can't even compartmentalize your life when you've got touring and singing and writing and children and mama and wife and all of that.
It's a lot. It's a lot to my life, I have to say it. But God has given me the grace to manage it all, and I'm grateful for it. I don't want to ask God for a certain life. I want to go to the next level, and I want to do this, and I want to do that, and God, I want to do this, and I want to excel at this. And then when you get it, you complaining. Like, so the problem is us.
Amen.
You know what I mean? God, I want a blessing. God, that's too much. Well, you confusing. You know what I'm saying? And so
God was like,
Yeah. So I am actually making an intentional effort to wake up at the start of my day and tell God how grateful I am for everything. My children are a blessing. They're like, when I was washing loads the other day, I was telling God, thank you that I got a washer and dryer. I can get up and wash anytime I choose to, that there's soap in here. I got whatever I need to take care of what I need to take care of, and I can have it in the morning for my flight.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Thank God for all my children to love and to inspire and motivate me. Thank God for food for me to come in here and cook all the time. Like, so I'm practicing changing the stuff that, like, sometimes I don't feel like this. You know what? It's a blessing to be able to do that. So I'm trying to change that situation on up.
All right now.
Listen, you got to grow. You got to grow up, not down. So we're trying to grow up.
What? Grow up, not down.
Listen.
You heard it right here.
I'm trying.
You've been singing a long time with your sister.
Yeah.
And how does it feel to be solo now?
It feels great to be solo. I mean, of course, I released my solo project, the first solo project, It's Personal, a couple of years ago. And so I started to get acquainted with the whole solo thing. Right. I didn't realize that I was completely nervous when I would get, not on mic, not to speak or anything, but when I would get on the stage to sing, I would start shaking.
Oh,
I was like, and I would just tell the people, well, I just found out that I'm nervous because my voice is, I got a little shake on my voice. And so that was crazy for me to have been doing that for like 15 years and then get on the stage and get nervous because I was not aware that I was nervous until I was like, my body is shaking. And so that was different. But now, I mean, it's different. I mean, me and Erica, like hand in a glove. We just know what to do. Erica starts the sentence, I know how to finish it. She starts to, like, we just work together. We real sisters, real family, and real business partners and creative partners. But I believe, hey y'all. Sorry, I'm saying hi to every all my little Instagram followers. What's up, y'all? But I'm grateful to be able to stand alone and tell my story and communicate. I don't think it's just about telling my story. It's just that God has given me and Erica something together, and He's given us something separate. Right. And I think that we will cheat the world of all that God has given us if we're so stuck to, we have to minister this way. We have to do this because this is what I've already been known for, and this is a brand now, and everybody loves and appreciates it and buys into it. So I should glorify God this way, because if I do it another way, I'm going to start over. And what if people don't want to? It's not about that.
What if?
If God has given you something to say together, say it together. If God has given you something to say apart, and He has. And it's slightly different. And so we're just doing all that God has for us to do, and He's given us the grace to do it. So to God be the glory.
Amen. Amen. Everybody watches Mary the show.
Yeah.
And I often wondered, when you were just going through your tragic craziness, chaos, challenges, all of that, your journey.
Right.
What was it like?
It was horrible.
Go through that publicly.
You know what?
For the world to see you at your worst.
It's different for me. The public does not have that. Like, I am so grateful for all these people that are watching me here on this Instagram, and for all the people that are listening here. I am so grateful for the public support. But I understand this. If I am a public figure, and I've been given the ability to rise because of the public, I can also fall because of the public. If I've been accepted by the public, I can also be unaccepted. If I'm liked by them, I can also be hated by them. If they give me praise and say all this well wishes and all that, they can also ridicule me and scandalize my name. I understand that comes with the territory. The truth is, I care too much about what I think, what God thinks, and what my family, everybody that's close to me, that's up in my face all the time in a regular part of my life. I care about that a little more. And the truth is, all the people that's a regular part of my life, their opinion is also secondary to mine and God. I don't have time to deal with your opinion in my life. If my situation was bad, I was embarrassed, I was ashamed, I was hurt. It was terrible. It was just a horrible situation. I didn't care that you thought it was bad. I knew it was bad. So half the people that's talking about me, I was agreeing with them. She got played, and I knew it. She always thought she was too cocky. Good for her. I mean, whatever. Whatever. I mean, my sisters were like trying to keep me aware, and I said, let me tell y'all something. I don't care what anybody has to say. This is my life. I'm gonna deal with it. I take full responsibility for it. I'm taking myself to God. Watch me fall, laugh, whatever, and if God don't let me die while I'm down here, you gonna watch me rise. And look what God did. Amen. You know, so I didn't have to try to shut nobody's mouth. God did it. That's good. I never fought. I never contended with anybody's opinion. I never tried to counter anything. The truth is, I'm not fully aware of it because I never searched it out. I never read it. I didn't allow it on my page. I didn't allow on my social pages. I never allowed people that follow me to entertain that. You know what I mean? That's petty, that's small, and I think I'm too big for that. And so I'm not giving attention to that. I'm going to glorify my haters now. 7,000 people over here to support me, and you got 2 fools over here, and I'm going to give them the attention. What does that say about me? Right. And so I didn't want to make that statement about myself. The truth is, my heart was where the support was. It wasn't where the hate was, so I just ignored it.
I loved that, and I love today that your story is one of redemption and restoration and love and beauty. And I know that you ministered to so many people, and that what helping them to be able to forgive and to move the way you and Teddy did.
Well, I'm hoping that this song will do just that.
Does it?
I think this song makes a great argument for the necessity to forgive.
Too hard not to.
Listen, it was a song that broke me down. Like I wasn't checking for no prayers. I wasn't checking for no preachers. I wasn't checking for all these inspirational people. I was like, y'all better move. Like I ain't the one. I ain't her. Y'all better go somewhere else with that, because I'm not trying to hear you, and I will hurt you if you stay in my face, and I mean it. I was in a very, very bad way, so I didn't want to hear nothing. But that song penetrated the very depths of my inner being. I could not escape that song that talked to me about forgiveness. It's the song called A Heart That Forgives, or A Heart to Forgive, A Heart That Forgives by Kevin LeVar.
Oh yes! Oh my God!
It's the greatest forgiveness song ever written in the history of mankind. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that song ripped me to shreds. I didn't want to hear what that song was saying. I was like, "Go on, Jesus, this is wrong. People got to forgive after people did them wrong. No, let me get them back, and then you can forgive both of us." That was my perspective. But this song gave a great argument for God's perspective, and I couldn't deny it. And it was hard because my head said, "No, I'm gonna do things the devil's way," but my heart said, "I'm a Christian. I got to do things the God way." And I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, but I never stopped trying to do in God. I never stopped trying. Not, you know, people be like, "I'm trying." You lying. You ain't trying.
Right.
I was literally trying. I was like, "God, I'm failing at everything Christian. I can't do this Christianity thing right to save my life. I can't be." I would literally start tracking my good days, and I'd be like, "I have 4 days. I ain't cussed nobody out. I ain't plotted no murders. You know what I'm saying? I ain't crashed nothing. I ain't stabbed nobody." You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm on my way. I'm on my way back to the Lord's side. And then I go and snap, and I'll be like, "Man, the devil got me." So I kept telling God, like, "Man, I'm failing. Like the devil beating me down. I'm trying to do the right thing, but I just got a whole lot of fool in me. And if you can help me